Oh dear, I need to henna my hair. I don't mind grey hair, but when my hair's dyed already, it makes the hair look very thin in the middle. So I want to have full looking hair, and I need to do these roots. So today I'm going to show you how I henna my hair and just how easy it is, so you can get off the chemicals. I'll show you what you need to get together to henna your hair. You do need to be a bit organised at this stage. So, of course, you'll want your henna. This is pure Moroccan henna. There are no chemicals in it whatsoever. It's the ground leaf of the henna plant. Now, usually I recommend just hydrating it with water that's just off the boil, but lately I've been using the seaweed extract, which is in this bowl here. You're just standing seaweed in cold water, and that makes an extract. But I've heated the extract, and I've also got some boiling water here because we're going to hydrate the henna with hot seaweed extract and boiling water. The sponge will come in handy. You'll see as we proceed. Before I put the henna on, I shall put argan oil on the skin. I don't want to stain the skin. Going to need a pair of gloves. My last pair was used exclusively for applying henna and never lasted 8 years, but I've treated myself to a new pair. A little bit of kitchen paper folded over could come in handy. I've got a very glamorous green plastic shopping bag, and a woolly hat, which is just what you want to wear on a sunny day. Of course, a towel as well, your mixing bowl, a fork, just a few things, and that's all you need. And this means you can dye your hair without chemicals. And when you bring the seaweed into the equation, you're not just colouring the hair, you're doing a really amazing health treatment and an amazing treatment for generating really good, strong, healthy hair growth. So just pour the henna in the bowl. You can read about how much you need for your length of hair and so on. That's on the website and in the instructions. That's my hot seaweed extract going on. I'll just give that a quick mix. You do want to get all the lumps out because you want all of the henna to be thoroughly hydrated so that it can release its dye. So just notice the henna powder is a sort of light green colour. When the water goes on it, it goes to a darker, sort of more emerald green, but we'll know when it's ready to apply because it will have changed to a more of a browny colour. But the way I use henna is I mix it with hot water, and basically by the time it's cool enough to be comfortable to apply, this henna is ready to use. So there's no need to mix the henna overnight or to wait for 4 hours. That just makes it difficult. It's very good quality henna, and it will release its dye probably in about 15 minutes time. But let me just get the rest of the lumps out now. Water in. Okay, so we've left the henna for 15 minutes. I can see it's ready because the top has darkened, and can you see the orange meniscus on the edge there? So, and if I stir it, you'll see the actual colour all the way through. Now, I'm going to have some spare water as well, because the key thing about being successful with your henna is to have the henna at the right consistency, so we can adjust it as we go along. And so I've got my floor covered, I've got my dark clothing on. I'm going to protect my face now with argan oil. I don't want staining around the hairline or on my ears or anything, so I'm just going to pour a generous amount of argan oil on. And, it's around the hairline and behind on the ears, and probably on the neck. I tell you, I'm going to look great after this with my hair all the same colour and all this anti-aging oil on. Okay, so that should do the trick. And now it will help if I dampen the hair slightly. I don't like using those spray misters, the spray goes all over the place. So I'm going to use a seaweed sponge. It's a very absorbent sponge, and kind of just dampen the hair a little bit, and that will get me going more quickly. So I've already combed my hair, which will help later. That's nice and damp now. So now I'm going to start the messy part, putting the henna on. So I really am ready now. I've got my old towel on, and my brand new marigolds. So I don't apply it with a brush or anything. I just go by feel. So do it with the hands. Start at the crown and just rub it in. If it doesn't seem to sort of go against the scalp, that's really where you're trying to get it, in at the roots of the hair. You'll need to thin it down a little bit, because, as I say, consistency is everything to getting good results. So you're trying to get a good thick layer. Don't worry if you do get some on the skin, we'll wipe that off in a minute, that won't be a problem. Oops. I'm really focusing on retouching my roots, because the rest of the hair, which is I've been hennaing for 8 years or so, has got plenty of colour. It's just the roots that I'm concerned about. You can also go by the sounds it makes. When it's the right consistency, you get the right sound effects. go. So I'm going to wipe the skin off. And then the most glamorous part of the whole process is reusing a supermarket bag. Just so I can forget about it for 3.5 to 4 hours. I'm going to make sure it can't drip on me. Now finally the bobble hat. So if you can keep the henna completely damp and warm, it will work quickly, you'll get very good coverage, and if you keep it completely damp it will be much easier to rinse. In fact, it's going to be a doddle to rinse anyway, because that's part of the benefit of hydrating the henna with the seaweed extract. It's easier to rinse because of the conditioning nature of the seaweed extract. You'll also find when you do bring the seaweed into the equation that you lose a lot less hair in the actual hennaing process, and when you come to comb the hair, once it's dried, the comb again will pull out less hair. So I just think it's better overall to use seaweed with it if you can. So I'm going to put my bobble hat on and go and enjoy the rest of the summer afternoon. Oops, got some on my arm. Oh, I've got to clear up as well, so just the gloves to wash, the bowl, the sink, the sponge, and I'll wash the towel as soon as I've finished with it. So I don't really need it on my shoulders now, so I'm going to go and rinse the henna out of this and then put it through a wash in the washing machine, and it's ready for next time. So I hope you enjoy the process, and it is great to be able to dye the hair if you want to, and to be able to do it without the use of dangerous chemicals. So I hope you'll get into dyeing the hair with henna, and I hope you're seeing just how easy it is. Right, see you next time.